صور بس.
بس ليه طبعا لو انت خليك بعد ما تخلص. ليش كيف ما تحط عيديك
Dedication to all the refugees worldwide. One time.
Say, I remember when we used to sit in a government yard in Brooklyn, observing the crooked days as they mingle with the good people we meet. Good friends we have, or good friends we lost along the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please ask you to take your places? We do have ushers who will be happy to assist you in finding your place. We'd like to proceed with the program. Thank you very much. I think there may be one or two people who are still touring the Irani Oxy complex, but we will begin the program. I am delighted to be able to welcome you to this dinner, and it is my great pleasure and honor to introduce one more speaker tonight who will be speaking as a tribute to the main benefactor of this wonderful facility for FEA, Ray Irani. So if I may ask our chairman, Dr. Philip Khoury, to the podium, please join me in giving him a welcome. Thank you.
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
Good evening. Everything's going to be all right. Your Excellencies, President Dorman, fellow trustees, Dean Sweden, faculty, alumni, dear friends, this is a wonderful day for AUB. The Faculty of Engineering and Architecture is highly respected across this region and internationally. The faculty, its graduates, are the finest in the Arab world, be sure of it. Today we inaugurate the impressive new engineering complex and welcome it as the latest landmark on our magnificent campus. We can only imagine the research and discoveries that will take place in this facility for the applied sciences and engineering in the years and decades to come. We are here to pay tribute to the great and accomplished alumnus of AUB, the man who made this facility possible, our good friend and trustee emeritus, Ray R. Irani. We are sorry that Dr. Irani could not be here this evening, but we're delighted that his sister, Nermeen Irani Siblini, is with us. Other members of the family are here too, and close friends. We're grateful that you could be here to help us honor Ray. Ray Irani was born in Lebanon in 1935 to Ridda and Naz Irani. The AUB connection began with his father, who was a member of the mathematics faculty. Ray attended AUB and graduated in 1953 with a BSc in chemistry, recognized by his professors as an outstanding scholar already as still a teenager because he graduated very early. He was encouraged to study in the United States, and leaving AUB, he attended the University of Southern California, where at the remarkable age of 25, he obtained his PhD in physical chemistry. Ray has had an extraordinary career at Monsanto, at the Olin Corporation, and of course at Occidental Petroleum, which he joined in 1983. During his more than 20-year tenure as chairman and chief executive officer of Occidental Petroleum Corporation, Ray expanded the company's presence in the Middle East to include Abu Dhabi, Bahrain, Iraq, Oman, Qatar, and Yemen. Under his leadership, the company grew to be one of the largest oil and gas companies in the United States based on equity market capitalization. Throughout this period, Ray always made time for his alma mater, and I mean AUB. AUB has benefited enormously from his leadership and his wisdom. Since 1986, Ray has served as a member of the Board of Trustees, serving as its co-chairman, and as a member of the Executive, Compensation, Government Relations, and Development Committees. He has also been tremendously generous to his alma mater. He personally participated in and made significant contributions to AUB's campaign for excellence. His many generous gifts to AUB have supported merit scholarships in chemistry, scholarships in mathematics in honor of his late father, a legacy scholarship fund endowment, the reconstruction of College Hall, a fund to match contributions from alumni, and seed money for an energy research group. And there's more. Ray is an honorary fellow of the American Institute of Chemists and a member of the Board of Governors of the Los Angeles World Affairs Council, the Council on Foreign Relations, and the National Academy of Engineering, to which he was elected in 2012 in recognition of his leadership to the petrochemical industry and processes for applications of particulate systems. This is the highest honor in the United States for the Guild of Engineering, and Ray is most deserved. The author of more than 50 technical papers and a book, Particle Size, Ray also holds more than 150 U.S. and foreign patents. Ray has actively participated in many activities and initiatives on behalf of Lebanon. He is vice chairman of the board and executive committee member of the American Task Force for Lebanon. He was also a member of the White House-sponsored Task Force for Humanitarian Relief in Lebanon in 2006, a member of the advisory boards of the RAND Center for Middle East Policy, the Atlantic Council. Ray is also chairman of the board of trustees of the Lebanese American Foundation House of Lebanon that awards an annual Ray R. Irani Pride of Heritage Award. No one better than he to have an honor of this kind in. Ray has himself been the recipient of numerous honors and awards, including the National Order of the Cedar Medal, which he received in 1996, the Chevalier de Légion d'Honneur in 2011. In 2012, the University of Southern California awarded him a Presidential Medallion and named him the Judge Whitney Professor of Chemical Engineering and Chemistry. And in May of 2013, AUB offered Ray its highest award, and he accepted it, the honorary degree, and he gave the commencement address to our undergraduates on that occasion. It was a wonderful occasion for you who might have been there. Today we celebrate his latest benefaction, the Ray R. Irani Oxy Engineering Complex. It's very appropriate that he shares the name of this facility with Occidental Petroleum, where he had his illustrious career. AUB's beautiful campus is held dear to all who study, teach, or work here. Its landscape and location by the sea are only enhanced by the architecture of its buildings that date back to its founding in 1866. The great names of AUB can be found on these buildings, in the inspiration that they have provided to countless students and the examples that they make for future generations. Ray R. Irani is one of those truly great names of AUB. As a scientist, a scholar, a philanthropist, a corporate leader, and a distinguished son of Lebanon. Today we express our gratitude and our enormous pleasure in inaugurating this marvelous, unbelievably gorgeous building, the Ray R. Irani Oxy Engineering Complex. Thank you. Now I'm going to do something a bit unusual. As I think many of you know, Ray was ill-disposed and could not join us on this occasion, but he wanted me on his behalf, and I can't speak the way Ray can, but I'm going to speak on his behalf. These are his remarks. Excellencies, fellow trustees, President Dorman, and dear friends, I wish that I could be here with you today for this very special occasion. I am so pleased that my sister, Nermeen Irani Siblini, and members of our family are with us, with you, this evening. I'd like to congratulate everyone who has been involved in delivering such a wonderful new facility. And Ray has seen this facility grow up on the visits that he's made here in the past. This magnificent building and its state-of-the-art facilities will ensure that AUB will continue to train and produce the very best graduates in the region. Equally important, our dedicated faculty will have the facilities and equipment to advance their own research and teaching. I have been associated with AUB for my entire life, and it is truly humbling to now have this permanent association with the university, with the faculty, and with this beautiful campus. My father, Riyad Irani, was a member of the mathematics faculty at AUB. After I finished school at International College, I had planned to study civil engineering at AUB before I finished my second year. I was approached then by the legendary professor of chemistry, William West. He wanted me to switch majors, saying I was the best chemistry student he'd ever seen. Well, that was very flattering. He'd been on the faculty for decades, and he offered a very attractive package of scholarships and living expenses in chemistry. So Ray was able to make the switch. So, and I'm quoting him, I switched and later graduated chemistry. Another influential professor was Robert Linnell, the then chair of chemistry at AUB. Linnell had strong ties to the United States. After teaching at AUB, he ended up at the University of Southern California, where I did my PhD. These two men at AUB changed my life in ways that I never could have imagined. I am very proud to share the name of the engineering complex with Occidental Petroleum, where I had a rewarding and challenging career, one that allowed me to make a contribution to the region and to return frequently to my home in Lebanon. Now, 60 years later, after a long diversion, I returned to the Faculty of Engineering, where I began my relationship with AUB. It has been an amazing journey. I owe so much to my alma mater for what I have been able to achieve in both science and business. AUB has had a similar effect on so many lives, and more than any other university, has positively transformed the Arab region. But the world is changing very fast, and AUB must change as well. There is a competition from across the region and internationally. AUB must invest not only in modern facilities, but in its faculty. Excellent universities are recognized for the quality of their faculty and their research. The Arab world must produce research that addresses the distinctive needs and graduates of this region, who will lead this troubled region to better times. AUB has always played this role and must continue to do so. As AUB approaches its 150th anniversary, it is for all of us who care about this great institution and the people of this region to ensure that AUB thrives for another 150 years. It has been my honor and privilege to be associated with this distinguished university, and I plan to continue my involvement with AUB for years to come. My only regret is that I could not be with you this evening. Thank you for this wonderful celebration. Re Irani. Enjoy the evening.
Imagine there's no heaven. Easy if you try. No heaven below above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday